So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Shot a goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And we have our very first corner. Towering header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Fernandez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well read, nice interception. Now it's Drogba. This looks promising. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Always onto this, and he's got away from it. And the shots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Diouf. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. And here's Drogba. Bellingham tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal, England! And there is your opener. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So, a breakthrough already. Real chance! And that's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
No way through, so back it comes. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Drogba. Diouf in the hunt and looking threatening.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Fermin! It's a loose ball. In with the challenge. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. It's a... He's having a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Gerrard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's running through. And Dijk can clear it away. Diaz is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Gerrard. Oh, cracking ball. Kimmich. Now it's Diaz. He's found the way through. Great vision. It's a promising position. That's an imaginative pass. And he's quick to get rid. And reclaimed it in a trice. João Cancelo. Sabani.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nice looking ball. Mbappe, he is onto this.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh, that's superb. And he shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. This possibly the last play of the half. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think you've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well.
And the referee has blown for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Away we go again.
England really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Fernandez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nuno Mendes, impressive jump! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Bellingham. Gerrard. Juve succumbs to the pressure. Can he get it through? And it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Paris Saint-Germain go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Yamal, now it's Yamal, and the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Looking to play him in. Chance, surely! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Diaz has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Silvestre. Gerrard. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Bellingham. Here's a sharp little ball. Drogba! And a neat finish. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. England cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And he's been shifted off it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and a decent chance! Goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Paris Saint-Germain now in a position far more desirable.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
He steps in and that's the end of that. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
But pour l'équipe.
And they are disappearing out of sight. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Paris Saint-Germain visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
That looks a decent ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Totti. Juve. Oh, strongly challenged there. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Drogba. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He's got away. Bruno Fernandes plays it in low. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. He's being urged to shoot. And a header! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. João Cancelo. Totti. England do have a chance to counter here. And a chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's a dangerous ball.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Tries to play it through. Nicely intercepted. Silvestre. Juve receives it in a good position here. Romero. Great chance! It goes to show he is human after all.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Changement.
And he was quick to react. Romero. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. England can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Reece James, has been given two tasks here: to drive at and to beat people. Then delivering quality balls into the box, often played early and unpredictable. The other being to join in with the high press when playing on the front foot. He's a terrific talent.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
Nunez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi Alonso, passing is crisp and sharp, looking to play him in. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Yamal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Bellingham. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Thinks about the shot. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Looking for the run. And this is Drogba. And it's Gerrard. And this is Royce. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that's an errant pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's good vision. No, he's just misjudged that one. Timber. Serginho with the foul. And it's Timber. Now it's Darwin. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And here's Yamal. Drogba.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Van Basten. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Now that's well seen too. Gerrard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Xavi Alonso shifted it to the flank. Gerrard, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nunez. Xavi Alonso, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Not the most accurate pass. Van Basten. Chouameni, that's a sharp pass. Over to the right flank. And he's managed to get free. And the referee has blown for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. Back on the way then.
England have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances.
Chance! Bellingham. Now it's Yamal. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a pretty loose pass. De Paul. And he's quick to return it. Gerrard. Bellingham. Gerrard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Darwin. He is through here. Hangs towering header. No, just not quite. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Timber. And that's been intercepted. Xavi Alonso.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Yamal. Yamal getting forward. Serginho. Terrific effort. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bellingham. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham, who can single-handedly make a difference. Romero cuts it out. Spread out to the left. That's the throw. Bellingham. Gerrard. Well, that pass isn't the best. Corbell punts it upfield. Xavi Alonso. That is... And it's been given away. Tries to pass it through. Can he finish? And it's in! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
England have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And it's Royce. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off.
And he shoots! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Nunez clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
And with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gerrard is there to clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Romero with a definite foul there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Looking for a runner. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He has found the way through. Oh, great leap! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, there's the clearance. Silvestre gets across and deals with it. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. He's cut it out. England leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Serginho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Short changes him with that pass. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Timber gets over and intercepts. Now it's Totti. Pass somewhat off target. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's going for goal! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Ci saranno 3
And
minuti di
surely
recupero.
that clinches it. There really is no way back now. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So is that the decisive goal? Not. And there goes the final whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
England's definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Pete.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me, time and time again.
Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, nicely intercepted. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Oh, look at the space here. Takes a shot! Well taken goal. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And they've been given a corner. England with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. England awarded another corner. England have their second corner now. Great leap! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Royce clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Looking to play him in. Great vision. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, cracking ball. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a little off target. Pull it. Lampard. Knocks it into space. And it's Lampard. And here's Hullet. And he's cut it out.
England really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Looking for the run. Now that's well seen too. Eto'o is onto it in a flash. Drogba. Well timed, excellent interception. Vieira. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Aubameyang. He's shifting through the gear. Can he finish? Madrid find a position of real strength now. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bellingham proves too strong. England already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. Spread neatly. He is through here. There's the delivery.
Well played and well cleared.
Yamal. Bellingham. Eto'o! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Madrid really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Lampard plays it short. England have the chance to go the other way. And that could set him on his way. And he welcomes it in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Backward it goes. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, important interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bullet. Lampard. And it's Lampard. Always onto this. Now there's a fine ball. Bullish header! Just cruising! They are cruising! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is a gloriously greedy, towering header. No, he can't turn it in.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter.
Oh, what's he done? And a shot! This time, surely! This possibly the last play of the half. Lampard goes short. The cutback. He's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice. And that is indeed the final act. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we get things going again.
England really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Now it's Aubameyang. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Gerrard wins the duel this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So
big chance! Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Royce. Passes short and sharp.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
England needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And this is Royce. Yaya Toure. And it's Hullet. He won't be happy with that one.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
This looks promising. Pinches it off him. And here's Drogba. He's beaten the last man. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's picked his way through. And the finish! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
So we have movement on both benches. England are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Kaka is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And Hullet! Oh, terrific save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how...
Oh, Aubameyang! Ah, good steal. He just read it. England are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nesta is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Here's Oyarzabal. Picked out brilliantly. He's onside. Chance! And that's past the post.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Stood up well to him there. Aubameyang. He'll try from distance. He's in a great position here. He's having a hit! Oh, denied at the last.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And that could set him on his way. Aubameyang. Now it's Yaya Toure.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rijkaard. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Royce really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Totti.
That was lovely, that.
And it's made its way to him. Bullet, who is rarely short on confidence. Aimed beyond the defence. And the through ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Shot could be on. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And it had... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. England cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling at times. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against England.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history record him as the first player really to play that kind of false nine role?
Yeah, I think that's right. And he was able to do that because of his great physicality to go with that wonderful technique. Who would have thought at the time that he would start a global trend, one that's become a standard now in leagues?
Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni tries to pass it through. Gerrard. And it's Totti. Now it's Dembele. Totti. That's a good ball out wide. Not where it came from. Played into the box. Timber gets it away. Indonesia with the corner. They're first. Timber attempts a clearance. Haaland, and he's in on goal. Royce. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Yamal. Bellingham. And this is Drogba. And the shot! Goal! England! England take the lead.
You've really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals...
Big chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that...
And he's decided to go for it. And it's Totti. And here's Haaland. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Look at the space here. Goes for a shot. Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Indonesia. Ah, he's given it away. It's Tanpa! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
In charge for a shot! Oh, can he finish? And yes, it's there! Back to within one. Interesting. Simplicity itself.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And claimed it back swiftly. Chouameni. Totti. Dembele finding himself in space. Takes a shot! That's another chance! And that's a sharp finish! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Royce. Drogba. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Might be danger here. There's the shot! Goal, England! And they've got their lead back.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
England with the lead. Haaland. That's gone loose. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, this is a very good run. Flings it across. Schlotterbeck tries to clear. In again. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, it's come loose. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
There will be 3 minutes added
It's the
time.
flank. And he welcomes it in. Royce. And it's Totti. Knocks it into space. And here's Haaland. Lovely, now then. And that brings the first half to a close. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep
I'd
on
like to
coming.
draw your
It clearly
attention to the
means that
screen
defending
right now
hasn't
for
been at its
information
best,
on
but
your
you know what I'm
shuttle
like when it
buses.
comes to defending.
England leading just about at the break. It's too close for comfort. It's 3-2. So we're underway for the second half. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. He's through here. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Courtois claims comfortably. England are looking to go forward now. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Totti, can he get it through? Mbappe, and the finish! Bellingham. Royce. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. And it's Drogba. And he's heaved it away. And it's Royce. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Howson. This is a promising build-up. Totti. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Always onto this. Shot could be on. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gerrard. And here's Haaland. Yamal. Bellingham. Looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Haaland. Xavi Alonso. Royce. Now it's Royce. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham. Bellingham! Bellingham! That is brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Ball is over the line. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Yamal. And here's Drogba. Some really good ball movement. Looking for the run. Mbappe. Oh, well measured. And he's managed to get free. He's having a hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Steaming on goalwards. Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, it's Dembele. Indonesia disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. No, that's been intercepted. Totti. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, easy pickings there. Totti. Haaland makes a dash for it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
No, he's not getting past him there. And here's the chance to counter. Dembele is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And they've got a throw.
Substitutions taking place. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Drogba voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
With the father of a boy